Test, test, test. Okay, good.
Okay, got it.
Hello, ladies. Vic here, along with producer Jen.
Hey.
It is February 25th, 2019, and it's First Time Fit. We're so glad to have you here. What do you have for us today, Jen?
Let's see. Today is National Clam Chowder Day.
Oh, I could totally get into that.
Yeah, there's nothing like clam chowder from the coast.
Oh, I agree. If I was not eating towards my goals, I would definitely have some of that today.
Yeah, National Chocolate Covered Nut Day.
Once again, another National Chocolate Day.
Yeah.
I'm not sure we have enough of those.
I don't think we do.
I guess we could
may have to come up with our own. What do you think?
Yeah, it seems like we have something chocolatey covered every day
Right.
of the week. Well, not necessarily every day, but every week we have some kind of national chocolate, this or that.
Because everything's good with chocolate.
I think you're right. And in that regard, my favorite would be dark chocolate covered raw cashews.
Ooh.
Yes, that would be my favorite.
Would that be eating towards your goal?
No.
Okay.
No. But
All
at
right.
least it's dark chocolate, so it's
Because
healthier than milk chocolate.
Today's Measurement Monday, where we look at our goals.
That's right. That's why I wear this every day as a reminder. But today is Measurement Monday, ladies, so be sure to take those measurements and log them on your sheet. Also, it's something else we're going to do this week. It's Motivation Week. I noticed over the weekend that some of us are having some motivation problems, and it may be the time of the year, the rotation of the planet, not sure. But we are going to talk about motivation today.
Woo, I'm ready for that.
Yeah, good, and throughout the week. But since this show goes a little bit faster than our other show, we need to get started, don't we?
Let's do it.
All right.
We're going to start out with chest.
Yes. All right. And in my whole spring fling thing and my wanting spring to come, I am dressing I'm dressing light today. All right. Let's get started, ladies. Let's get our arms up, and the men that are watching as well. Get our arms up beside us, and we're going to contract like this, and that's going to be one set. And begin. There's two. All right. And Jen, I'll let you take over that count.
4.
There you go. Thank you. And I want to talk about motivation today.
7.
And there we go. Awesome. First set. And remember, when we do these, ladies, we want to make sure that we just do a firm grip like this. Just make a fist, and you want to actually act like you're holding on to something. And I kind of keep mine firm, so it seems to tighten everything up a little bit more. All right. Pull your elbows back and stick your chest out like this. Just stick your chest out like this. And if you hear any meowing, that is our studio cat who acts like she is starving to death and has not been fed every hour on the hour of every day. But speaking of motivation, she tries to motivate us in her ways to feed her on demand as often as possible. All right, next repetition. Make some nice fists here and contract. There we go, and be sure to breathe.
5.
There we go.
6. 7. And 8.
All right, very good. Let's have a drink of water real quick. Oh, very good. All right, bit of a stretch, push your chest out, lean forward and push your chest out. All right, next set.
Ready, begin.
Make those nice fists.
3. 4.
Speaking
5.
of motivation, that's one thing.
6.
As we get motivated,
7.
if we
8.
lack motivation, there's a way, and it's something that kind of falls, there's kind of a twofold thing that I do, because hey, I'm like everyone else, we're real here, we're real people. And we're going to actually do our next exercise now.
Moving into leg.
Make sure you're sitting in a nice sturdy chair.
VPTB.
That's right. And what we're going to do is lift one leg, and then the next leg. And ready, begin. There we go.
There's 1.
And motivation is kind of twofold. Because you find it, you have to actually look for it. Look for the good in everything. So it's kind of like waking up with gratitude. How we always fall back on our gratitude. You know, things may seem dark and dismal, and you know, the weather is not cooperating.
7.
One more. And we always find something. There we go. Good job. Let's get a bit of a stretch. Get on the end of your chair. And point that toe towards
the sky.
the sky. There we go. And left leg, point that toe towards the sky. There we go. Next set. And find that good spot on your sturdy chair and begin. And so my point is anything that we do, we can find the good in. There's always something good in doing. In any situation, you can always find the good. Now, if you focus on the bad and everything, then that's going to be a kind of a bad life experience in general. And whenever you make that switch, you just make that focus, you find the positives in everything. No matter how hard, there's always something. I'm sorry?
Last one.
All right.
Was it.
That was it. I'm going to do a bonus one then.
Bonus.
A bonus. All right. Now, put that leg out and point it towards the sky. Don't point it towards your forehead. All right. There we go. All right. Final set. Doing a great job. And the thing is, these exercises might seem easy or they might seem hard. If they seem very easy for you, just keep in mind that they work. They're very effective. And it may seem a little bit, well, all right, let's do our next set. Begin. There we go. And that's the point, is that I like to demonstrate in both of my shows, both of our shows, that working out does not have to be, you don't have to go and kill yourself in a gym or kill yourself with cardio for 45 minutes or do a bunch of crazy, well, I shouldn't say crazy because I'm very keen on some of these other exercise programs. However, you have to find the one that's right for you. And starting out, if you have not worked out in 20 years and starting out in some kind of thing that you're going to be sore, walking sore for 2 weeks, that's not my ideal way of starting. All right, got our chest and our legs in. Now we're going to work on our triceps. All right, get your elbow up. We're doing our right arm and begin. And we're just making a fist and kicking it straight up. Look at the smaller picture. There we go. And just contract that muscle.
So should they be squeezing their fist?
Yes, I squeeze my fist.
Okay.
I'm actually squeezing my fist. And I do that just so it'll cause us to contract here. And how many we? 7. All right. And there's 8. Good job. Let's do our next arm. Now this one is, I want you to do the same thing, but you notice my elbow is not as high, and that's because I don't have the mobility in my shoulder to do it, to actually point. See, so let's see, there's an example right there. So I can get this one back parallel with my neck, and this one I can get about to there. Okay. And that's due to mobility issues. However, so if you have mobility issues, that's why you're here. See?
1.
And there we go. Be sure to breathe. And I do realize that this is a hard workout for some of you, okay? And it will not be hard forever. Just know that.
8.
Very good. It will get easier. And I know some other people don't like to hear it's going to be easy, but it will get better. You'll get stronger. And you'll be able to do more or all these exercises. Interlace your fingers behind your neck and look towards the sky. Get a nice stretch on that tricep. We have 5 minutes remaining, so we'll just keep knocking it out. All right, right arm.
Here we go.
And extend. There we go. And motivation and gratitude kind of go hand in hand. Some people may think they're two separate things. It's like when you wake up in the morning, go through your gratitude list.
And 8.
Very good, thank you. You're like, hey, wait, Vic, I don't have anything to be grateful for. Oh, yes, you do. And if you want to you can get really granular about being grateful for things. And granted, you could do it the other way too. Of all the bad things in your life, you could do the same thing.
7, 8.
I like to focus on the positive and be positive. All right, so that's our second
2
one.
sets.
2 sets,
Uh-huh.
all right.
One
Interlace your
more.
fingers and look to the sky.
So I find it hardest to be motivated to actually begin, like get in the gym and do it. Get where I'm going and do it.
Okay, I understand that aspect of it. That is why I have always, and the great thing about most of you watching, some of you work out in the gym with me. I know Jen, producer Jen, goes to and works out with me in the gym. So the great thing about it is if you have a spot in your home that you can work out, I'm gonna go ahead and begin this next one. Jen's gonna count. If you have a spot in your home that you can work out in, then
4,
you walk into that area and just count down. I learned this nice method on YouTube in a TED Talk, is the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
8.
You just count down and begin. So if I walk by something, that's an old saying that I learned in a grocery store that I used to shop at when I was very young, is I saw a sign that said, "Don't pass it by, pick it up." And that was in the vegetables. It was kind of a message to
8.
to the workers there. Interlace your fingers and put them on your back. Is don't pass by that piece of lettuce or vegetable or whatever on the floor. Don't pass it by, pick it up. And I thought that's a good rule. Oh, that feels good. Whew. All right. Let's have a drink of water. Now, what are we? We've had our 3 sets of triceps.
the one to our neck. So let's talk about water. Motivate us with the water.
Oh, I love to drink water, and typically I will have, by the time both of our shows are over in the morning, I'll have a whole liter finished. 'Cause I'll top it off. I'll top it off after this show, so it's full for the next one. Because I typically drink just about a liter there. I drink 3 liters of water a day, and I'm not regimented about it, but I make sure that I do that, because drinking water, well, instead having plenty of water in your system will cause you to retain less. Okay, we don't like to retain water, do we? Okay, and it will also do your skin amazing wonders. It'll actually cause you it'll actually help get rid of some of these wrinkles that you have, because your skin is well hydrated. And I'm not a drinker, however, some people are that are our listeners and our members. And if you ever notice that if you go out for some drinks, or just a couple, or even have a couple glasses of wine, the next day that you have some kind of creases in your face right here, well, that's because you're dehydrated. And your face will always show that you're dehydrated. And once you know what you look like being hydrated, well, I'm going on here. Once you know that you look like being hydrated, then you will choose that. So thank you for that question, Jen, or thank you for that comment. All right, let's do our neck real quick, and I'll give you some time back, ladies.
Okay.
All right, stick your chin out. We're going to do 12 of these. I know we do 8 reps of everything else, but we're going to do 12 of these. All right, stick your chin out and tighten up. We're tightening up all this right here. All right, and it even sounds funny when I speak.
Yeah, I like that. I'll tighten those right here.
And there's 2. There's 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Oh, I'm sorry, Jen. I'm so used to counting these.
You're good.
11. And 12. All right. Can you meet me over here? All right. Sorry, I had a studio cat in the way. Delayed me a little bit. All right. Another one in the bag, ladies. It's Measurement Monday, so be sure to do those measurements. All right. And it's Motivation Week on top of it. And hey, pat yourself on the back. It's another workout in the bag. You will start seeing, okay, you will start seeing if you measure very effectively, make sure that if you need help, get some help from someone, but make sure you're very consistent about how, when, and how much you have in your body food-wise, how much water you've been drinking. Try to measure very consistently every week, okay, on Measurement Monday, right? So have a great and wonderful day, and we will see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Bye now.